Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time, we got here to Seian City and, we didn't deal with the mist yet. We don't know what even is causing it. But we did, put water back in this canal, which we can... why is the camera not... The camera's been very uncooperative recently in the past episode or two. Well, past episode, it wasn't really uncooperative in 28. Mainly because, we're in a very open area. Seian's sort of enclosed in a lot of areas. But now the canal is dried up. We're down in the commoner's quarters, there's not much else we can do here, a lot of it's stuck in curse zone right now. Who are you? I'm sorry for jumping in front of you. Yeah, I was traveling to the country to perfect my martial arts, but when I arrived here in Seian, I suddenly started to feel ill. I heard rumors before that Queen Himiko's power was incredible. Surely this can't be her doing. This mist across the city is suspicious too, but it won't let it get the better of me. Nothing gets the better of me. His name is Masu. We all remember Masu. Hi. I haven't been feeling too well lately. I'm not the only one. There are sick people all across town. So yeah, this mist that's, all around the city has been just causing people to be sick. Some have died, according to one woman who's near the carpenter's building. But yeah, at least we fixed the canal issue. I mean, we got a few stray beads up last episode. By the way, you can still get those treasures in the canal if you dry up, if you rather restore the water. You just have to, find them for one and then power slash them and wait for them to come up. So you can still get them, it's just slower. The city's bigwigs live across the bridge ahead. That area is crammed full of awesome places. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mess. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. Welcome to, the bridge, at least, leading to the aristocratic quarters of Seian City. But the bridge quite clearly is, up at the moment. We can't get across it. There's quite the steep drop here. And we can't go out there because the water is cursed here. Everything's just cursed and doomed and awful right now. But we can sort of see where the mist is coming from. And it's just making a huge spiral. It's somehow not spreading outside of the city. Anyway, meet Benkei. Benkei the fisherman monk lay claim to his 1000th sword. Wandering warrior monk. I have traveled far and wide, challenging master swordsman. I dropped the nunchuck there if you heard that, by the way. And 999 swords have I claimed by my own hand. But now that I have defeated all who would dare challenge me, the last sword has eluded me. I need but one more to make 1000, and thus, aimlessly, I have wandered. That is until a legend drew me to Seian City. It is said that a living sword lies in the depths of Lake Biwa. He does have, Benkei here, a part in mythology, and we'll go over that because, he's, yeah, whatever, I'll continue reading because I was gonna spoil things, I guess. They say a living sword swims freely about in these waters. If true, it'd make a fitting addition as my 1000th sword. The bridge is a thing with one command. I'm sorry for skipping that text. I can make it passable, another impassable. As you can see, it makes for a fine place to fish. It grieves me to cut off access to the city, but I'm afraid this bridge shall stay this way while I fish for the living sword. Of course, that may be easier said than done. Stop jumping, Ami, come on. There's no mere fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with the living sword. I must therefore arm myself with the right weapon. This fishing route over the tool dealer in the town would be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It's the purest of white, like new fallen snow. There is no chance of victory without that rod. Alas, it would appear that I cannot afford it. Oh, what am I to do? Huh? That's blinding snow! The rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance against the living sword. Now be a good dog and give it here. And over. Oh, happy day. I have never fished before, but it should not be much different from a good sword fight. Now, to catch that 1000th sword, I shall engage in mortal combat with that elusive living sword. I have been holding my rod over the water for some time. It was literally like a second, dude. It wasn't even that. However, the living sword is yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Ami, Hoodhead's never gonna let us get across at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show me how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Help him catch a living sword? Why not? I mean, it sounds fun. While we're fishing, I can actually go over the mythology behind Benkei. If you don't remember how to fish, I guess Here you go. Basically, you know, obviously draw a line, but anyway, Benkei. It's gonna be hard to actually fish and read this at the same time or whatever.
Saito Mushibo Benkei is a warrior commonly depicted as a man of strength and loyalty. He went to the Gojo Bridge, the same as in Okami here, and by disarming every passing swordsman, collected 999 swords until he was eventually defeated by Minamoto no Yoshitsune, who is the inspiration for Waka in Okami. He became Yoshitsune's retainer after this and fought alongside him in the Genpei War. However, the two became outlaws when Minamoto no Yoritomo, Yoshitsune's older brother, betrayed them. After 2 years, they were surrounded at the Koromagama no Tate Castle. As Yoshitsune committed seppuku within the castle, Benkei stood and fought the bridge defending him, swiftly killing anyone that came his way. Eventually, Benkei, filled with arrows and covered in wounds, dies and falls only as the soldiers dare to approach him. This is known as the standing death of Benkei.
You caught cutlass fish, the living sword. So I hope you enjoyed the mythology bit. The gods be praised. At last I fulfilled my dream. I do find it sort of upsetting that Benkei doesn't have anything to do with Waka in this story, because, like, that'd be cool. I don't know what he could do. I mean, like, maybe just, like, work for Waka in some way. Maybe he does, and it's just not said. You know, granted, then it wouldn't matter, because it wasn't said, but, you know what, headcanon, in one way or another, he works for Waka. You know, whether he likes it or not, I suppose. Well, whether he likes it or not, more so, whether he knows it or not. Monk never goes back on his word. I should make this jigsaw bridge passable once more. So he wasn't exactly happy with the living sword, it seems, but regardless, you know, he got his living sword, so he can't complain. Like, he can complain, it'd just be very rude of him to do so. I've come to realize how foolish my obsession with swords is. But fishing, now that's a most worthy pursuit. So instead of completely following mythology, they turned Benkei into an avid fisherman. Okay, let's blow him up. Off the... Oh god. You okay there? Apparently you're just fine. What happened? I don't know. Maybe it was the 1,001th sword. Yeah, okay. Whoa, stop on me. I thought this mist was coming from the Laker Mountains. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, Furball. So yeah, we can't really see it, but from over there is the Imperial Palace. And Waka, speaking of him, before, like, I don't know, like, a minute ago. What took you so long, Mashiri? Not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? What are you up to this time? Excuse me, Ma, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is, it's just... getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it to quick and easy. Quick and easy? Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Is this part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I won't be surprised. The world? Not bad, my little bouncing friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. A path to the heavens? Well, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, Mashiri. Huh? The city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha, we got you all figured out. This funky mist in your so-called path to the heavens. You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. My journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of the city. Wait too long and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. Why, you talking about it like this like it's someone else's problem. You're behind it all. Admit it already. Even if I was, what good would come out of arguing about it here? Methinks you should be doing something about the mist now. How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. That's still sort of a prophecy, but okay. Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. Or something like that. Understand, Mashiri? Anything else to say? Poison is quite dangerous. Wait too long, it's over. No, it's a hole in the wall, little ones. Yeah! We're not little, though. We're quite big and have a giant sword on our backs. Anyway, yeah, we basically need to find a way to fix this mist, and Waka's a sort of interesting character at this point, where he's done really nothing bad, or nothing good rather, but he hasn't really done anything explicitly awful. Like, he hasn't, like, killed anyone. It's just weird, Waka. Like, he seems to be sort of, kind of helping us. We're not gonna talk to all these people, by the way. I just thought I talked to one of them. But apparently the Priestess Rao lives in the city, yeah. Lives in the, palace here. I'm not even sure if he said that, but, you know. Apparently she does. And meet the character that will cause some of the best lines from Issun. If this scroll doesn't land of the gods. God damn it. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll read that real quick, because it's important. It is said that a holy realm called the Celestial Plane is situated in the heavens above Nippon, where we mortals dwell. The legend is ancient, and no one today dares or speaks of it. However, I have been entrusted with the knowledge of this sacred place. One day I was visited by a man who wove for me a strange tale. He said unto me, the Celestial Plane has met its end. He related the horrors of this destruction to me at great length. His talk was unbelievable, but his eyes showed no reason to doubt. I only wish I had the fortitude to recount his harrowing tale here. I am afraid my brush cannot bear the heavy burden of that sad fate. It seems that the Celestial Plane was destroyed long, long ago. The gods' spirits rendered homeless still inhabit the earth. I try not to think such thoughts when I gaze up at the sky. So the Celestial Planes is basically the heavens where the gods are. But again, meet the character that will get some of the best lines from Issun. Well, who'd have thought that there'd be a wolf in here of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao, and I'm the regent of Seian City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Priestess Rao. So what's troubling you then? Holy cow, the sister's stacked! Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. The name's Issun, and by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here. Well, there's a funky mist covering the city. And there's a talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So what's up with the queen holding herself up in her palace? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know. How could you be so lazy at a time like this? So you sense the evil forces over Hiroshima too, then? I heard that dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Hiroshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea, and an ill mist covers Sei'an. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. And the creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here in Hiroshima coast. What are you muttering about, Issun? Well, this will not come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Amaterasu. What? This wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susano. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Amida here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, I'm just gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. Let's, set her on fire. But she's immune! What was that? You like it? That was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. A mere taste of what the Celestial Brush can do. Celestial Brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Ami can't do. Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest? Well, what could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Come on, tell us what you want. It doesn't matter. Just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers, but without my prayer slips, there's nothing anyone can do. And the same thing. And I doubt they say anything new, so I was gonna skip that. And so, you can probably tell why Issun is one of my favorite characters in the game. He just has such an amazing personality, and he's funny, and Rao brings out the best of him, let's say. Ah, you're that white wolf I keep bumping into all over. I'm traveling the land to spread the good teachings of Buddha. There seem to be so many places in need of guidance. I can feel it here too, a sinister chill in the air. Concentrate, look hard, you see, right behind you now. Right, so we have more Abume here. We don't have the full finisher yet, which, you know, was demonstrated by the bio last episode. So I was gonna end it. We also have a Tengu, I believe these enemies still are. Again, I cannot remember names of full finishers all that well in Okami, but Kamuso here is back again, and he will, continue to give us rewards if we complete battles fast enough. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 14 seconds. Your performance was most admirable. I've seen you fight many times now. I'm constantly surprised by your incredible strength. Even the great darkness that lies before you is probably nothing that you need to fear. It seems that your journey is still nearing its end. I want you to take this. It'll protect you along the way. And he gives us a stray bead. And 20 praise. So, not bad. But yeah, he is right. Our journey is far from over. We still have plenty of Nippon to explore. And obviously we still have this funky mist to solve and Queenie Himiko to meet. But, with that said, we're going to end this episode here. We didn't make, I guess we didn't make all that much progress, but we met Rao, and, we met Waka, and we met Benkei, and told some, mythology. I think we did quite a bit this episode. We did enough, Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did. I don't know why I said it again. But, hold on, there's treasure. Maybe you'll enjoy it if I get treasure. I'm just me. And it's a crystal. I'll give you the crystal if you enjoyed the episode. Or at least lie that you did. Look at the face of Ami. Can I get a better shot of the face of Ami? Yeah, okay. This is the face of Ami, guys.